I wish that everyone was afforded the opportunity. One, kids should get assessed the day they pop out of the day they start school. That would make life a lot easier. The questions they ask you, even in the pre-assessment before you get assessed, are like mind-boggling. And not because they're particularly hard or particularly deep, but because they ask you to reframe the way you see your kids in a way that no one else has ever come up. Does your kid have sensory issues? And sensory issues is one of the hardest ones for me to understand. And when it comes to like autism and like ADHD or like neurodiversity in general, what do you mean? And they were like, yeah, so like, does your kid walk around naked? I'm always trying to get them to put clothes on. And they're like, oh, okay. So are they displaying that they have a sensory issue with heat? Is it much warmer in places than it is for them? Or do they have like a dislike of the texture and feel of fabric? And like just reframing this thing that makes me feel like, oh, I'm always trying to get my naked baby to put clothes on, shifted my whole world into being able to see this human that clearly I love so much as someone who has a need and they're meeting it the best way they can.
Handsome.
You do, bud. Good job. Like there was a kid in high school who wore shorts every day of the year. Didn't matter what day of the year, didn't matter what the weather was, he wore shorts every day of the year. And had we all just been educated on what a sensory issue was, this kid was being allowed to and affirmed in their decisions on their body. I never saw this kid miss a day of school, you know? But their body needed something and someone at home was saying, like, here you go. And we were all, like, I remember he got in trouble once that he had to wear pants to school on the day of, like, a blizzard that was, like, super bad. But, like, did anybody stop and ask this kid if he had a need that wasn't being met? Or if his need was being met? Like, and we never do.